Hello everybody. Welcome back. It has been about 2 months since the last regular stream. Went on vacation, did a bunch of recording streams before vacation, took a break, I'd say 1.5 to 2 weeks before I went on vacation, and after I got back a few weeks ago, I decided let's wait a little bit before the regular streams. I just did the one marble stream, I think 2 days after, no, the one day after I got back. That's been it. Regular streams are back with this King's Cup stream. King's Cup is back just weekly on weekdays like it was before. Champions Cup will probably wait another few weeks before that gets started up. I'm not exactly sure when, but Champions Cup is well ahead anyway. Champions Cup will be probably 17 tournaments total. Well, 17 streams, maybe 18 depending on how the last few go. But we've already done 14 of them, so that's a few weeks from ending the season. Well, King's Cup is certain to have 19 streams. This is only number 6. So, hey. We still have a lot we can get to. So, Champions Cup, we're waiting a little bit. Now, let's get back into King's Cup. To remind you, 20 characters, all with relatively similar levels of decks, but some will always be a little bit better than others. Let's take a look at Challenge, where we were with the scores. Miss Chono, the manga character. I messed something up. I needed to scroll here. Miss Chono, the manga character, the only one so far without a loss. Jack Atlas lost for the first time to Rin, I believe it was. Yami Marik had a loss much earlier that was against Miss Chono, I believe even in round 1, but he's won everything since. He's definitely one of the top ones to be afraid of. Still only 3 characters with maximum 1 loss. Miss Chono, the only one with all wins. So she's leading right now. Meanwhile, back at the bottom, Howard X Miller, the only one without a match win. Quattro got his first win last time against Yami Yugi, interestingly. Someone who I still am very surprised by how low he is. And interestingly, he has 2 wins, 3 losses against Yusho Saki's 1 win, 4 losses. But this is where the 1 point for losing match 2-1 comes in. That still gives you the 1 point. So where Yami Yugi won twice, got the 6 points from that, and then hasn't won a single duel since. All of his losses were 2-0. Yusho Saki has only won once for 3 points, but then 3 out of his 4 losses were 2-1, giving him 1 point each for those 2-1 matches, giving him 6 total. So that's helping him out. Taya's here at 2 wins. Tanya, Roman Goodwin, who started with 2 wins and has had 3 losses since. Disa, Dipper, will we see rank up matches the 7th one activate this time and actually resolve properly? Aster Phoenix, the bottom half, has a negative win to loss ratio, well, lower than a half. Tricky Tommy Noble, Brooke Walker, Nistro, Angie, Blue Angel, Rin, and Tenemy, all at 3 wins, all at either 7 or 6 points against Tricky Tommy Noble. Aster Phoenix also on 6 points. He has more 2-1 losses than Tricky Tommy did. Miss Chono here at the top. These are our matchups today. We're going to see Nistro against Quattro, Brooke Walker against Miss Chono in the second match to see if Miss Chono keeps up her undefeated streak. Disa and Dipper Orion, and Tenemy versus Tanya, Yami Yugi and Yami Marik. So that's Yugi against the other original series character. We had it with Taya in round 1, I believe, and now against Yami Marik. Aster Phoenix, Howard X Miller, Yusho Saki against Roman Goodwin, Jack Atlas versus Angie with her Shaddolls, Tricky Tommy Noble against Rin. Rin's definitely looking good. Her having Zark sometimes, that can be really scary. And then Blue Angel against Taya Gardner, the Vrains girl against the Dual Monsters girl. Let's get everything started. Nistro versus Quattro. Let's go. Quattro will begin. Definitely a lot of Xyz options there for Nistro. Initial damage for Quattro, but we have learned that Quattro's deck really should be a V3 deck, and I've listed it as such now as well. Instead of V4, he's pretty much exclusively giving puppets, even in the extra deck. So that weakens his opportunities a bit. Kusanagi can help stop traps. That's massive damage from the beginning. And the unfortunate thing is Quattro has some cards that can really power his own strategies up if he gets into the situation where he can even use the cards, like, let's say, Marshalling Field. But he doesn't have a lot that he can counter with. If he's in a bad spot, it's really hard to come back unless he draws the perfect game of puppets. We have a turn 4 victory for Nistra. Get a really good opening hand to get a big XCs out, and with Magnum Shield that just powers up Kusanagi, even if it was Mirror Force, Kusanagi could stop it. So that's the 1-0 for Nistro, but remember, it's 2 out of 3. If Nistro gets the next one, he wins 2-0. If Quattro gets the next one, we go to a decider. Nistro starts here, has breakthrough skill. Has things he can exceed with, but he waits with it. Sets a 2000 defense monster, has effect negation even if there's something potentially big from... Why is he attacking with Gear Changer? Why? Unless you have a really good trap card. That is dumb. Yeah, the Master Duel AI, if it's not a deck they know how to play, then they tend to sometimes attack with some really weak monsters, and I don't understand it. So that's why AI with just high defense monsters can sometimes work really well. Even just Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Why would you play Breakthrough skill there? I don't understand. And that's a turn 3 victory. Okay, we're done. Next match. Okay. Yeah, I expected Nistro to win that, but not that way. Quattro messed up, and yeah, Nistro wins. Nistro's back to 3 wins. No, that wasn't Nistro, that was Roman that was on 2 to 3. I don't remember where Nistro was. The scores at the bottom here, by the way, don't update until I refresh Challenge, which is where I'm hosting this bracket. So you won't see any of the updates until right at the end, which is what I intend to do. Next match, Brooke Walker and Miss Chono. Let's get that set up. Brooke, here we go. Merlentians, and then Miss Chono. I did have Miss Chono up here. No, that's other decks. There's Miss Chono. Can Miss Chono's undefeated streak continue? Brooke Walker's gonna try to stop it. They have Dark Ruler no more. That can be a really good card. Deep Sea Diva. We're gonna see Synchro. Getting searches. Oh, Mulan Glacier coming up later. Megalo. Okay. Summoning some big things. Oh, there is a cat that wants to join me. Hello. Would you like to be on the stream? Where'd you go? Here, come. Jump on my lap. Jump on my lap. Be cute. You want to be a cute streamer cat? You just want to sleep on the bed back there. That's good too. Field spell is stopped. But that does weaken Megalo. Not a great start for Miss Chono yet. Miss Chono has lost a single duel before, right? 2 to 1 something? Don't quite remember. The Atlantean Prince activates another Dragoon Search. Yeah, Brooke is looking pretty good. Where'd you go? Ricky, jump in the closet again. My cat likes to lie down in the closet. It's amazing. She started doing that while I was on vacation in the US. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous in a fun way. I don't mind it, but it does mean that some of the clothes in there are going to be hairy the moment I try to grab them to put it on. Oh, area growth Megalo Smasher because it's a water monster. Oh yeah, Brooke's looking good. Link 3 now for Brooke. No, another Link 2 going into Marin's Squirrel Anemone. It summons a water Lapis again. Level 9 Synchro. No, it's a Link. Wish I'd have a Synchro. Halka Fibrax though. Okay. Miss Chono, what do you have? You got Box of Friends, that'll help you defend a little bit. I'm gonna look into Miss Chono's previous losses. Or wins. Yeah, Miss Chono against Astro Phoenix was 2-1 in round 5. And 2-1 against Marik round 1. Wait, how'd she counter? I was looking at the scores. Raigeki! That's the thing she did. That's the thing I don't see. I just look up scores and immediately that happens. Sorry for not giving that a response. Not over yet though. It's just a snake hair on the field. And Brooke still has a lot of options. Field spell gone. Link summon again. Why not use this? Do you not have enough snake hairs or Megalo Smashers left? You have Beckon as well. There's Dark Rebellion. That can deal some big damage. Use the effect now. Probably good even though you don't need it. But what is its effect? Wait! That can destroy Rebellion with its effect. Oh! Did Miss Chono know they had the heavy infantry? They have another one in hand, which can destroy Heart of the Underdog to lower the consistency of Miss Chono's plays. Bistius gets a search. It's been the advantage for Brooke from the start. A good opening hand, pushed well. Got the Raigeki, but Brooke is going for it. Wow, and it's Mirror Force, the one card that could stop Brooke. They went for the finisher, but it... Oh, they couldn't. Duel isn't over. Miss Chono also only has a few cards, and Brooke is able to get some things on the field. Ooh, Raigeki gone. Brooke did get some damage on Miss Chono, but it's still behind in life points. They have a Synchro now, though. There's Bryanak. Miss Chono, if you don't play something that can take out Bryanak, it's just gonna send stuff back to your hand. Although that might, if they can't finish you off, that might not be too bad. Go for the level 8. Crystal Wing. Miss Chono, what do you have to stop that? Aura Calco Shuneros, but then stop a Clearwing Synchro Dragon because it's a level 5 or above effect monster. Question mark original attacks, so no gains though. We almost saw Aura Calco Shuneros, that's a rare one. Miss Chono has one of them in the deck. I think Brooke's gonna take this first one. It's not over, like, in the match, we still have 2 more to go potentially. Miss Chono could still come back. Even in this duel, we are still not done. Another Mirror Force from Miss Chono. The amount of advantage that Brooke has had this entire duel has been pretty incredible. But a Raigeki and then 2 well-placed Mirror Forces at the right times have worked out. There's a monster born for Dark Rebellion, which can take over Ronin Totem. But that beats Dark Rebellion. Fusion Gate Gun. That only is really useful when there's 2 normal mons in the hand or the field. Let's see. 2700. Does Ash Blossom have attack power? Or is it? No. Okay. If it had 100, then dark attacks from it and the other monster could finish the next turn. Any attack power. Anything with 100. Does that summon something? Deep Sea Diva even? I don't remember exactly what you can normal summon Dragoons. Ronin Totem decides to come back. It doesn't need to. Oh, they're going to go for the Link. They could have just done it differently. They're going for the Link, and they're going to finish it off with Boral Sword Dragon. Because why not? Show it off. Did you have it? It's a 1-0 for Brooke. If she gets one more, Miss Chono is in trouble. Well, she'd still be at or very near the top, depending on what Marik and Jack do. And just in the standing, she's still looking really good with her deck and the points she's gathered so far. She wants to keep up that undefeated streak in terms of matches. Oh, we're gonna see BLS from the start. BLS is good, but I see an Abystius and a heavy infantry, so BLS is just gone. BLS will be destroyed. How would they normal heavy infantry? They're not gonna do another normal summon. Unless Abystius can search for... I don't remember what it searches for. Abyss Lind. Okay, Abyss Lind can be normal summon. Or is it only a Sea Serpent normal summon? I don't remember. Why Abyssallation? Abystius gets rid of Linde. Sometimes when they link a little weird. They could have made Anemone with the other 2 as well. Let's get Linde back. Which gives the Mulan Glacier. Which gets rid of Raigeki. Mirror Force now. And I think that makes Mulan Glacier force them to skip the next battle phase, which isn't too bad. If they wouldn't have had monsters. That was their one attack. To destroy you during your next end phase. There's an Xyz possible here. Abyss Sphere is the only thing that can really save them right now. In 2 turns, so much happened. So little cards left on the fields in hand. There's Dark Rebellion. Get some extra attack power. Megala Smash for more damage. Abyss Sphere will not stop this attack? Do they not have any others? They have maybe 1 Abyss Megala, 2 Abystius. They have the 1 Linde. Okay, they have Gunde, yeah. So they waited for it because otherwise they realized they wouldn't have a play. They got their tuner. Get Bryanak. That's stupid. At least stake on Megalo Smasher. Sure, it'll take the damage from their attack, but now Smasher can just take out the Bryanak. And they have another monster. That's a misplay on Brooke's part. But they would have won, even if they didn't do that, I don't know. But Miss Chono gets it to a 1-1 tie. This next duel is going to decide it. Is Miss Chono's power, her strength, her consistency with many of her normal monsters going to shine through, and is she going to stay undefeated in matches? Start with an Xyz. Rescue Rabbit into Smasher. Does she have Logia and Dolka? Lagia. She goes Lagia. With heavy infantry in hand, that could get rid of Lagia, but do they have something they can discard? They immediately stop the Gunde. Swap for goes in. Deep Sea Minstrel, okay. Send the Poseidon to send another Swap Frog. Why are you setting up for Mulan Glacier? There's 2 toads. You have Totally Awesome? Or is this for a Link? How are you gonna beat Lagia? There's the Xyz. It is Totally Awesome, but that's not as strong as Lagia is. What? Effect. Totally Awesome. Oh! To get Trablana. I don't remember what that card does at all. Just to summon that. That's a little... No, that's smart, okay. Yeah, if a water mod you control destroyed, summon that. Okay, so that's how it works. I did remember it. It's like a mini boss monster for Brook's deck. Oh, with Lagia gone. Let's see if Brook Walker can push this advantage. It's another Link. Probably no Boral Sword now because they've already attacked. Area probably will summon Megalo Smasher. Guess I'm an extra monster, okay. Raigeki! It's powerful! Miss Chono has it. Does she have a monster to play though? Because Area gets Deep Sea Diva as a search. There is a Beckon by the World Chalice. Oh, Beckon, oh, what's it called? Beckoned by the World Chalice, okay, got it. Yeah, so Abyss and Deep Sea Diva, how are they gonna play this? Into the Prince. Heavy infantry to get rid of Beckon and get Dragoons. Yeah, that's a smart play. Link into something bigger. Abyssal Alacia, I believe. No, not Abyssal Alacia. It was an Xyz Marmel. That was the one card, I think. That and Falling Current or something that were shown in a flashback for Brook Walker in the anime. It was the entire reason why she's using this deck. Sidra is on the field, 3300 attack. We know Mirror Force can happen, but is this it? Miss Chono has lost. Brook Walker has come through and given the first loss to the only character left undefeated. Miss Chono did get 1 point out of this match due to making it 2-1, winning that game 1 pretty quickly. I mean game 2. But Brook Walker is the one that goes home with that massive victory. Will help her with 3 points. It makes it a little bit more exciting at the top. Jack Atlas, if he gets this win, could tie Miss Chono in points down 15. This is Yami Marik's chance to take the lead for the first time. It was Miss Chono, Jack Atlas, Roman Goodwin, I think, after the first 2 weeks who were at the top. Then it was Miss Chono and Jack. After last week, it was just Miss Chono. Yami Marik's never been at top spot because he lost in round 1, but he's been working on it since. He's won since then. Jack having lost, now Miss Chono having lost, Roman's lost multiple times. If Yami Marik beats Yami Yugi, he takes the lead 100%, no matter what Jack does. Okay, we're gonna see Dees and Dipper Orion next. Disa with Monarchs. My guy Dipper. Disa's gonna start. Ooh, Majesty's Fiend immediately? That's a possibility. And then immediately stop the special summons. For Dipper, and he needs those. First some draws and some searches. But getting Majesty's Fiend out. Neither play can... Oh, that's just the monster effects, not the special summon. That's Vanity's Fiend. I give them a token. Special summon's still open. I would have still been smart to summon Majesties, right? Get the Pollux off the reinforcements. Tank, it's either Kaus or Bear. They go with Kaus, so that's Pleiades possible. Really, Raigeki on just Mithra? Okay. Kaus boost. Pollux lowers again. Then why are you using the effect? It's a bait effect failure? Good damage has been dealt, so now we go into the XCs. I'm gonna guess it's Omega and then straight into M7. Because that's what Dipper likes to do. He likes M7. I prefer Pleiades, but M7 can be nice. And Pleiades having a quick effect is awesome. Now it's only trouble. Although Adis is in the graveyard. That was sent there by Foolish Burial Laster. With Monarch Stormforth, one of the opponent's monsters can be attributed. The Stalos comes out. Get a search off of return. These are still in this. Erebus to the hand. Sombre is gone. We know there's a Kaus in the hand. On its own, that doesn't do anything. It's Sombre that can, through its multiple effects, can cause NXCs. With multiple mons in the field. Algieri can do that. Pollux can do that. Darkhold is well placed here. Good move. The Kaus can attack. But if that's gone, it's over. But can Disa summon something? They only have level 5+ monsters in the hand. But they get Stormforth. They can summon Majesty's Fiend. But they can play Erebus thanks to the field spell. Get a Surge, Erebus' effect. Not looking too good for Dipper. The Monarchs are strong. Disa, one of the two characters that's in both King's Cup Season 1 and Champions Cup Season 1 having... At least, there's multiple characters that have been in Champions Cup Season 1, but Disa has qualified for the Champions Cup, as has Tanya. And Tanya will actually appear in the next Champions Cup tournament, because that'll be the Archetype tournament. Actually, Disa might as well, because she has Monarchs. Although, Monarchs isn't really an archetype yet, it's more a series... It's just a series of cards in that era. Although Tiny does have Amazon as an archetype. Meanwhile, as I was talking about that, Disa, with her boss Erebus, takes the first game against Tanya. Dipper. Dipper. Yeah, Tanya comes later. No, not... I almost give the first one to Dipper. No, Disa won it. Game 2. It's a calming and little cute and sweet music. Harpy still the Solemn Judgment. 4,000 life points to keep return? Is it that important? 4,000 life points. Okay, Disa. Let's prove its worth. Because now you only have 3,000 life points left and no monster to summon unless you get Stormforth. Which you somehow do! And it's Vanity's Fiend that's summoned, so no special summons. You get the Search into the Stalos. The Fiendish Chain negates. It stops its attack as well, so special summons can still happen. But that's an already tribute summon monster. Doesn't that allow stuff like this Stalos to tribute summon over it still? Not if Bear has anything to say about it. Here comes Ether. That's a summon on the opponent's turn. Summons Erebus, and Dipper thinks, oh, I thought I had him. Nope. field spell. They really want the field spell, so they're getting the field spell. Foolish Burial sends Eidos for its graveyard effect later. Mirror Force takes out Ether. Bear can attack directly now. Can get another Tenki. That's it. The 4,000 life points loss from Solemn Judgment proved the downfall in the end. Although at first it seemed like it was okay. They got some extra searches out of it. But game 2 does go to Dipper. He didn't even... Did he exceed at all? I don't think so. He didn't need to. Let's go to game 3. Stormfroth in hand, and they go second. So that into Erebus potentially, depending on what the opponent has. 2 Algiers, no Exceeds, just playing them onto the field. No, just setting, getting Eidos in the graveyard. Stormforth is gone, that's a harsh one. I wanted to play that. Reinforcements against Pollux. What's the one target in the deck for that? For Tanky, it's either the 1 bear or the 3 cows. Algieri and Sombra get an Exceeds. Probably you want us to do both Algieris. Because you might be able to use Sombra's effect later. But I guess they're going for the 100 extra attack power that Algieri has. M7 comes in. Algieri takes out Eidos. There's going to be big damage. Here comes the other Xyz. If they planned that anyway, then yeah. Keeping with Algieri was good. Dark Rebellion, just for the extra attack power. Probably having Omega here wouldn't be too bad to protect for a potential Regeki. Doesn't a day allow an extra normal summon? Not if Solemn Warning comes in. Eidos was in the graveyard, so that puts Adia back on the field. That helps. Eidos, I believe, gives you the extra normal summon, which allows Erebus to enter the field. Surge comes in, Erebus' effect as well. It's not over yet for both sides. They want to take out, well, both. One with the effect, and the other just through battle, because M7 could have sent Erebus back to the hand. Dark Rebellion could have used its effect. We search, get the field spell again. That's some extra damage. So Dipper, if there's ever a time to draw into rank of magic the 7th one, this is it. Mirror Force would be pretty good too, but rank of magic the 7th one, considering you have literally nothing. Token to defend them. What was the point of playing Mythod that now Dipper didn't take damage? Okay. Just attack with Erebus. One more turn of that and it's over. Vanity's Emptiness stops the special summon. It's a tribute summon deck, but it does have some special summons. Here comes Vanity's Fiend. Still special summons itself as well. Bottomless Trapple stops Fiend, okay. But I believe with Bottomless Trapple going to the graveyard that destroys Vanity's Emptiness, then Solemn Judgment just off the Bottomless Trapple, which leaves Vanity's Fiend on the field. Get the search into Majesty's Fiend. I think I misremembered Vanity's Emptiness effect of what destroys it. Wait, what? They had the 7th one. Which? When they draw the 7th one? They had it in the hand, so in the last 3 draws, it wasn't the first one because they set that. Then I don't think they played the second one. Wasn't the third one Vanity's Emptiness that they set? Because they only played Vanity's Emptiness activated it this turn. The turn they got finished off. So then they had rank of Magic the 7th one. Why didn't they play it? Was Vanity's Fiend wasn't on the field already at the time, right? Or is there another card that blocks special summons, like the field spell? If you know, put it in the comments. I might, if I remember, I'll look into it after the stream. But they had the 7th one. There must have been something that stopped them from playing it, because they've tried activating it in a previous round when they had their own Vanity's Emptiness on the field. Alright, Disa takes the win. Our next match, Antinomy and Tanya. Tech Genius versus Amazonas. And Antinomy will start duel 1. There's Princess. We're gonna see Amazona's Onslaught. Now we see Village first. We see Polymerization. Baby Tiger counts as Tiger. Here's Amazona's Pet Liger. Tanya's first turn. Field Spell gives them some extra attack points. We get an extra summon. That's some big damage. There is Sword of Revealing Light in Antinomy's hand, so I expect him to play that next turn. And then try to use Drillfish to destroy something. Nightmare Phoenix. Oh, they didn't have hand cards, they couldn't destroy the set. Why would they Phoenix and then go into something? Floral Load. Ooh. I remember that stopped something, I don't remember what. Okay, one face up monster field. Okay, so it's not quite how I remember it. I have to get back into remembering some of these effects after 2 months off. Swordswoman special summon TGX just to get some damage onto Tanya. But that gives Tanya a monster because it goes to her graveyard. Alright, Sword is out at least. Princess is there. Tanya's gonna set up. Are they gonna choose Onslaught this time? No, they like Amazona's Call. I think Onslaught's probably still the best card in the deck, arguably. But I also played during the era of Amazona's been really good in dual wins. Onslaught was absolutely the key card there. Princess, yeah, but Onslaught. Ooh, Nightmare Unicorns. They're gonna get rid of swords? No, just the monster, which surprises me. Pretty sure Unicorn can get any card on the field. So they just set another card, that's all they can do. No way they have enough monsters in the graveyard for Pot of Avarice. A cylinder. Set guard down, that was Onslaught, but not Village. So here comes just straight up Pet Liger on the field. Wasn't a lot that Antinomy could do here, although he has a magic cylinder. Shoots some of it back, but there's more attacks coming. Lord Chief lives to 300. I need Link Mons on the field for Tanya. There's another magic cylinder, but there's nothing strong enough on the field of Tanya for magic cylinder to matter enough. Also, something I can say while this is going on. I hope to, later this week, return to the Forever Lock. Last time I streamed it was the finale of Omega Ruby. I haven't started on the next playthrough yet, so for stream I'll probably only do the finale of the next game, which will be Ultra Sun. But maybe somewhere through that I'll stream something. But I'm gonna continue, resume my Forever Lock sometime soon. I'm really excited to do that. I've started thinking back a lot about it in my vacation. Sometimes I take a few weeks, I guess in this case a few months break, but I really want to get back into it. It's really exciting to think about. That's Tanya game 1. Let's go to the next one. Sword's woman out, but a tiger just comes back in thanks to Village. 3 sets. What do you have, Tanya? There's a princess. They had Amazon's call. Princess, I believe, is treated as queen. There's a lot of searches that are possible. Call gets onslaught. Mirror Force. Village activates though, so they get 1 card. But Mystical Space Typhoon is chained. And a field spell needs to stay face up on the field to resolve properly. MSC doesn't negate, but it can stop continuous spells and traps and field spells. As long as they are activated effects. Cyber Dragon remains on the field, they can now attack directly. Monster Reborn is added, adds Swordswoman. If Tanya wants to attack into it, that's another bit of life points lost. Although if it's destroyed while Village is on the field, then maybe something's possible. Onslaught is set, probably, that's the set card. Allows them a special summon from the hand. I believe only in the battle phase. We'll see if that's made use of. There's another Amazon's Call. Call gets Village. There comes Onslaught. Onslaught adds the Queen. That was needed. Gets rid of Cyber Dragon. Queen summons Spy. Does take a bit of damage, but gets rid of the Swordswoman off of Antinomy's field, even though it was her own card. Mrs. Radiance played, gets some extra power on Amazon's Queen. And because of the banished cards, BLS still can't be played. And now Antinomy's in trouble. I believe Antinomy is at 3 wins, with Drillfish being more useful than I initially anticipated when I first saw the card being released. It's definitely shown its worth. Sheep tokens are here, however, the sheep token... Doesn't Antinomy even have a link monster to make use of for the sheep tokens? Queen with Mrs. Radiant, what are they... Why would they do that? That's one of the dumbest ones. And then effect Veil it into... Do they have Selene? No, Unicorn. Why would they not just do that and leave Amazon as Queen on the field? I don't understand. Amazon as Queen helps with Village, helps with... Gets boost from, I believe, Onslaught, right? No, that was the other boost. They got the boost from Mrs. Radiant. But it's... Why? I don't understand it, but I'd say it's still advantage Tanya, but there's a bit of stall that Antinomy might need. Do they get a tuner for a Synchro? Cyber Magician is there, but it's not really going to be useful. So, turn of doing nothing for Tanya. Striker's here. That allows it play. Level 5. Hyper Librarian that can attack Spiritualist. It can also attack Unicorn, of course. And because Spiritualist wasn't attacked, Onslaught doesn't come into play, Village doesn't come into play, that's a lot smarter. There's a level 6 Synchro into Bryanak. And because Light and Dark are in the grave, here's BLS, banishes Spiritualist. Tanya, do you have another Amazoness to play? You know what would have been really useful? To have Amazoness Queen on the field. For both Village and Onslaught. Or just to make them use another effect. Get rid of another card to be able to use it. BLS gone. But Bryanak's still there. But doesn't want it banished because of Onslaught. That Onslaught's really helping, and here comes another Queen. Tiger comes out. Queen takes out Bryanak. Banishes it. Baby Tiger takes a Cyber Magician. That's a lot of damage. Massive advantage, Tanya. Didn't think that would happen, but Onslaught is good. And if you can keep a streak of Amazonas on the field with Village, that combination can work out really well. We're seeing why. Here comes their fusion. They can make both. They choose Pet Liger again. And Tiger back in the graveyard. They can just summon itself back. 4,500 damage. Nope. 5,000 damage total. And with its effect, that's exactly enough. Tanya takes game 2 as well. The next duel will show us if Yami Yugi can once again get back to equal in wins and losses, which he only has had so far at the very start when everyone was at 0, and after round 4 when he was 2-2. At the same time, this duel will show if we will have a new leader in the standings. Yami Yugi with his Dark Magicians. Yami Marik. Good guy against one of the most important villains in the original series. It is Yami Yugi that will start in this duel. What's gonna happen? 2 Illusions of Chaos. Have a Dark Magical Circle. It's not a great start. Magician Navigation. 2 sets. Marik, what do you have? Chain Burn, that's what. Star Pot of Desires. Gets 2 extra draws. Pot of Greed for 2 more. We can play that because he was from Duel Monsters. Dark Room, that's useful. That's not so much. They don't know how to place Chain Circle optimally, and this way they don't get extra 300 for Dark Room either. Should have waited, chain it with something else, then add Dark Room later too. Blast at 1200, Dark Room adds another 300. Interestingly, the little images on the bottom left and top right, those are random for the characters, but it's Winged Dragon or for Yugi. Not quite right. Secret Barrel, that's another 1600. That's another 300 for Dark Room. A counter for Firecracker, 2 counters for Firecracker, sorry. So its effect can play for another 600 damage, which activates Dark Room for another 300. Which gives more counters to Firecracker. Which means end phase. That's another 600, that's another 300, and the counters keep going. Even by itself, it could just keep doing 300s. If Firecracker finishes it off, Yami Marik takes game 1 against Yugi. Yugi's deck, like, it didn't win every test duel before King's Cup. But it was very strong, and it still is strong, but it's shown from the start in King's Cup, it's not that consistent. And that is really weakening Yugi. Marik takes game 1 and is one single duel win away from taking the lead in King's Cup. Miss Chono, Jack Atlas, and Tinami, Roman Goodwin. Are we going to see Yami, Marik be king of games? We're still very far from the end. There's 19 weeks in total. There's only week 6. But it seems pretty likely we're going to see a new leader, but it's not over. Marik has the 1 point, so he'll close in on Miss Chono for sure. But will it stay with that, or does he get another 2 for just winning the entire match? Lazion. Pachycephalo that doesn't allow Yugi to do specials. And didn't he have Eternal Soul face down? And now he can't play to summon Dark Magician? Timaeus can't use its effect. Pachycephalo just locks him down. He needs the special summons right now. Firecrack is going to add some effect damage. America's Chain Burn, but it's going to be the battle damage for the most part that's going to do stuff. Now once Marik deals any kind of effect damage, Firecracker can deal 300 damage every turn as long as it stays in the field. The defense monster's not going to do anything either. Why didn't they just choose to attack Pachycephalo? Probably wouldn't have mattered at this point with their hands. Secret Barrel, that's 1400. It's a counter for Firecracker, it deals 300. Because that's effect damage, it gets a counter again, so it can deal the 300 again at the end of next turn. You got 1 turn. You're going to take 300 again at the end of this turn. Nope, Chain Strike. New leader in the King's Cup, Yami Marik. He has taken his revenge on Yami Yugi. And Yugi again has 2 more losses than he has wins. Yami Marik, 2-0 victory. The next one for the anime is a pretty interesting one. Aster Phoenix against Howard X. Miller. Howard X. Miller in the anime is said to have never lost in the Pro League and is set to rank higher than Aster Phoenix. Actually, one of them was said in the anime, one of them was said, I think, exclusively in the Japanese dub. But I'm just using both for the lore here. He's ranked above Aster, and he's never lost in Pro League. However, Howard X. Miller has definitely lost here, because his deck isn't very good. I definitely know how I want to improve his deck while still sticking to his playstyle. But I don't want to make massive changes to the deck. Just very minor ones throughout the... while King's Cup is still going. If I ever bring him back, he'll probably have a V4 deck, but right now he's not as good. I would like to see him win at least 1 match, though. He's won single duels. He was the one that beat... He got a win against Jack Atlas. A single duel win. In the opening match of the entire season. There's Aster Phoenix deck. I couldn't find it. The Howard X. Miller one was easier to find. I found that one earlier. Right here. Aster versus Howard. Let's go. Aster goes first. Startled Fusion Destiny. Ooh. Doesn't immediately play it. Probably smart. Howard, what do you have? In a way, Howard wants to play against a stall deck. But not a stall burn deck like Yami Marik's. Well, not really a stall burn deck, but it is a burn deck. Probably doesn't work as well for him. Gatekeeper Servant early is nice. He might do well with having Macrocosmos on the field, though, just in case he's able to combine it with Gatekeeper Servant, because that can just stop opponents from attacking altogether. And I've played both Championship with a 9 in the past few weeks, months. Not as much in the last few weeks, but there have been 1 or 2 opponents with Gravekeeper Servant plus Macrocosmos, and then you just can't attack. Because for Servant, you need to, as a cost to declare an attack, send him to the graveyard. Specifically to the graveyard. With Macrocosmos, that's not possible. Look at all the monsters Aster already has in the field. He's gonna send a few cards to the graveyard. But no way, that's not... Why didn't... couldn't Celestial have destroyed it already? Why didn't Celestial go first? To just destroy Servant. Maybe Aster isn't too worried about the cards in his graveyard. It's probably 1 more turn. We might even see Dogma next turn. Both with a draw. What do you have, Howard? Another cup of ace. Aster gets 2 draws. Like, that can be good, but he's not far enough along to be anywhere near deck destruction. 22 cards left in the deck. With more than half. This should be over. Aster should be able to finish it this turn. What are you gonna play? Just thinking about it. Dogma's out. Destiny draw. Okay. This commander's in the grave. Malicious summons another Malicious. Didn't Malicious go to back to Unlimited very recently? Is it the most recent from Unlimited list? Ooh, dangerous. Okay. Add some attack power. Morphing Jar 2 could have messed this up. With the extra attack power added by Destiny Hero Dangerous, Aster Phoenix just does take game 1. Without too much worry. Let's go to game 2. Let's see if Howard can get a point out of this. Once again, Aster will start. Destiny draw Malicious. That works. That can put a Malicious on the field. As Mirror Force, there's a nice set card to have. Diffusion, it's not a great start. But he has something. He has Mirror Force. And if that Malicious hits the graveyard, it can... Does he have a third one? I'm not sure if he has a third one in his deck. He might have, because I ignore the Forbidden Limited list for a few cards sometimes. And Pot of Greed for some of the dual monster characters. Or characters with more basic decks. There's regular polymerization. Malicious and Plasma makes Dystopia. Malicious in the graveyard, so then there is the third Destiny Hero Malicious in the deck. That's Diffusion, Malicious, and Celestial. Are we going to see Dystopia again or Dangerous? Destiny Hero Dangerous. Wall of Revealing Light for 3,000 points. So Aster will need a monster with over 300 attack, over 3,000 attack to be able to declare an attack. Why Worm in attack? What's the point? Diamond can probably be summoned and do you play something? No, Destiny draw, gets new stuff. He needs to find something because the multiple Destiny draws does mean he is closer to deck destruction, but with Wall of Revealing Light out and Worm for some reason in attack position. It's looking good again for Aster. Hero Shadow Side does give him 3 cards. Crush Virus. Dyna Tag. No spell cards, so he gets to keep all of them. That's a dangerous bit of a Hero Shadow Scout. The opponent just can get so many cards. Aster plays another fusion. He doesn't want to keep one for Crush Virus. He doesn't really need it against Howard. Maybe in the Pro League, Aster will increase in rankings with this. Crush Virus is played, but there's nothing that's really useful. The Morphing Jar is there. Could get rid of the fusions. Wouldn't summon stuff back. But could get the fusions out of the field. Plasma, you shouldn't summon Plasma, right? Another Hero Shadow Scout. Mirror Force. Probably not going to come into play. Torrential. Probably not. Fusion Destiny. Ooh. That is sent to the graveyard. 14 cards left. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. Howard will want it to be even less. Extra attack for Dangerous thanks to Dyna Tag. You had card destruction. Why would they play that in attack position? What is the point? Are you trying to make them use Torrential Tribute, which they haven't even sent yet? Yeah, Aster wins. Howard still doesn't have a match win? Will he ever? Let me know in the comments what you think. Aster takes 2-0. Next up, we're looking at Yusho against Roman. Let's get going. Yusho's gonna start. One of Yusho's strength is sometimes he can get some multiple special summons out. He's one of the few with access code Talker, which can be very strong. Nothing big in the first turn. It's like Caustic Magician, but Infernal Beetle isn't in the right spot for its effect to be used. Restage brings Refu Dancer in. That brings out Celine, right? No? They go for Daybreaker. Enough to take a Beetle, however Solidarity effectively applies now with an insect in the graveyard. Which allows Howling Insect to be Daybreaker. How are we going to counter this, Yusho? Neither player has summoned something really big. Venus Chain can stop an attack from Howling Insect and negate its effect, although it affects only active within the graveyard, so then it'll apply again. There's Spider's Web. We're going to see it in action. The Mother Spider. And they let it attack? Oh, they're hoping to be able to make use of Spider Web's effect, I guess. But they couldn't. They can go back to attack position. Why replace it? Wait until it gets destroyed. Keep it in the end. And keep it for later. Still, why haven't they played Fiendish Chain? It's not lost wins. The opponent's monster doesn't need to be special summoned. It's just an effect monster. You should have played it a Mother Spider 2 turns ago. Oh, they want to finish it with Uru? And they still don't play Fiendish Chain. There's no card that stops it from... Yusho? Are you ill? Are you doing okay, bud? Well, Roman summoned his Earthbound Immortal. He gets game 1. Not sure if we saw the Earthbound Immortal in action yet, and especially not finishing someone off. But he doesn't quite absorb Yusho because we're still going into game 2. Roman starts off with Beetle. They have an Infernity Beetle in hand. Small Sorcerer, that plus Refu Dancer is a little combo. No Magician's left hand, MSC takes care of that. Relinquish Anima, but it can't aim at the correct spot. Beetle's if it comes in. I don't remember what that does, but Droplet just stops that. They still need something to beat 950 attack. Which they get with Daybreaker. Is that a mandatory effect? If a light or dark monster special summons in attack position, changes a monster to defense position. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Roman is unable to do something right now. Yusho doesn't have anything major available to attack back with. Why would they normal summon effect available main phase 2? Okay, Link Cross summons tokens. They could go Axis Code, but why would they go Axis Code now and not do it earlier? Alka Fibrax? Yes. Summons another Veiler. Synchro. Okay. Let's go Formula Synchron then. Gets an extra draw. And then Synchro and Metal Marcher? I don't remember a lot of level 3s that I put on any of the decks. Metal Marcher gets Synchron. And then all of them combine. And we do see Axis Go Talker, except it's main phase 2. And there's no cards in the opponent's field to really destroy anyway. So Roman, you have one shot to get rid of Axis Go Talker before it starts decimating you. Monster Reborn to Anima. Does that activate? Or does that just link some? No, it's an ignition effect! They take Access Code! Oh, and this is why you don't play Access Code. Main phase 2 and just... No. Like, sometimes you won't be able to finish the opponent off with it immediately, but you dealt some damage, destroyed some cards. He summons a Sky Magician. Takes care of that, so Yusho's not out of it. But Access Code was taken. There's another Sky Magician. We're going with Pendulum Sorcerer for now. Takes that Cross Sword for the piercing effect. Another Spider Gun. Yusho. Or did you just get your Access Code Talker taken? Yet you're still going to win. Are you? That's gone. That's gone. Pendulum Sorcerer direct attack. Yusho takes game 2. Even if he loses this match, he has another 2-1 that he can get a point out of, which is important in the standings, as we showed you a little bit ago in the standings against Yugi. We go to game 3. While this duel's going on, I'm gonna try and take a picture of my cat while it's in the closet, because it's cute. That's adorable. Ah, that Forbidden Lance hurts. Unaffected by spells and traps due to no solidarity boost. Alright, Synchron adds 200 damage and now is safe in defense position, so that might be nice for him. Link monsters don't have defense ones, they can't go in defense position, so Spider Web doesn't apply to it. We get Link Cross, we get 2 tokens. We're gonna see a Synchro with Perform Pelati Synchron. A monster with that's part of 3 different archetypes. There's Halka Fibrax. Think we're going into access code again. And this time there's some cards that can be destroyed. Main phase 2 again, though. We're going the Celine route. Celine gets a lot of counters, doesn't need that many of them. Put Smile Sorcerer out in the field. Smile Action added. And then 2 of them linked to form Access Code Talker. Gain some Celine attack points. Get rid of Solidarity, get rid of the Spider Web, because who needs the Spider Web? Uru does, and that's about it. Roman, what do you have? Another Anima? Another Spider Web, at least. Are we gonna see Valor synchroing with a Link token? Probably gonna destroy the monster with Halka Fibrax, yep. Straight up destroy the Spider Web as well, why not? Lizard draw for some added damage. And that is enough. Yusho Sakaki loses game 1 but wins the next 2. He takes the match against Roman Goodwin. Roman won the first 2 matches in this King's Cup and has lost 4 of them since. Alright, let's go to the next one. We have Jack Atlas. Who knows that Yami Marik has taken the lead? Who knows that Miss Chono will stay at 15... No, Miss Chono 15 points, right? Miss Chono... No, Miss Chono didn't get the 1 point, so it's actually... I said it wrong. Because I don't know the tiebreaker scores between Miss Chono and Yami Marik. They're both at 16 points. So I'm not sure if Yami Marik actually is the leader. In terms of purely on points, they're both the same. Anyway, Jack Atlas is at 12 before today. So he could still stay close with 15 if he beats Angie. Jack. There is Jack with his bit of a zombie theme. And then we go to Angie, who is one of my favorite decks in the King's Cup Season 1. What kind of decks would you like to see in Season 2? The top 10 is going to stay. That's still the idea. The bottom 10 moves out at the end of the season, which is the end of 19 matches for everyone. Bottom 10 goes out. Top 10 stays in. Which means the first 10 probably get some deck changes, slight upgrades, big upgrades potentially. 10 new characters come in. What characters would you like to see? What types of decks would you like to see? Archetypes, themes? What do you think will be best for your enjoyment? Please let me know what kind of decks you want to see, and maybe next season you'll see those in the King's Cup. Jack Atlas, Angie, let's get going. Angie starts. 3 matches left to go for week 6 of the King's Cup. Jack starts with Vice Dragon and Dark Resonator, so he could bring out his Red Dragon Archfiend immediately. We have a Mathematician into Hedgehog. Hedgehog gets a search. Relatively basic start, but probably smart to do that. There's Vice Dragon, there's Dark Resonator, Resonant Destruction to help destroy stuff. When a Resonator is used for a Synchro Summon, his Red Dragon Archfiend. Resonant Destruction, poof! Shittle Core is gone. Mathematician's on 1500 damage. They do get a draw from Mathematician's effect, though. All Mastrapo set. Good opening for Jack. Why not MSD before it? Not that they played it. They played the Dark Honest! Yep, Angie has one of those and it works out. Shittle Dragon helps beat Red Dragon Archfiend. Now what's Jack's gonna do? Because suddenly he's not looking good. There's a red screen, but I don't remember exactly how that works. It's something about negating attacks, I believe, but you have to pay life with every turn. Opponent just can't declare attacks. Each end phase you must pay 1,000 life when the optional discard destroyed. Okay. So the opponent just can't declare attacks. But you have to pay every turn. You can't choose not to and destroy it. Like you have, let's say, with Messenger or Peace during your standby phase. But the card is now gone anyway. Shadow Beast is out to destroy stuff. Battle Fader can stop an attack and get itself on the field. But with Red Dragon Archfiend gone, it's not looking as good. For Jack. We're going to see an NG Fusion. We're going to see turns to Chibi, but that activates both of their effects. I think Falco summons itself back. Beast gets a draw, but Falco is in phase out defense position, which doesn't have to be too bad, because that means it gets its flip effect, which summons a Shadow. Next turn. Torrential isn't as great against Shadows because of their destruction effects. Shadow Beast summoned and set now, but at least Falco is gone and you can synchro with it. Flip effect for Beast coming in there because that beats Mizuki. Danko Seka stops the trap. Nope. We're gonna go with Collapse Rooms and an Xyz monster. They choose Castel. And then Shadow Fusion with Shadow Beast. We already had a Beast effect, we're gonna see Shikinaga. Not sure I agree with the play using Castel like that. Although, if they can finish it off here, it would have been good, but they didn't. Oh, I can't Shikinaga stop monster effects? When a special summoned monster activates its effect. Okay, they need to both Shadow in hand, and it needs to be a special summoned monster that activates. But it's an activation that special summons a monster, so that didn't work. She does look at special summon monsters, stopping special summons, destroying special summon monsters with the first few fusions. I think Angie might take this. Red Dragon Archfiend early looked good, but then Angie took over with a Dark Honest. Game 1 goes to Angie. Jack, you're gonna stay close. It's up. You gotta win here. You could still be king of games if you lose here, but your chances improve a lot with wins. Game 2. Go for level 6. Did I put Red Rising Dragon in this deck? Yep, I did. Chain Resonator back. We go for Synchro level 7. Too bad they don't have the continuous spell, because then they could have destroyed 2 cards with it. The Exploded Dragon Wing comes out, takes out the Mathematician, deals some extra damage, and because it was destroyed by Dragon Wing's effect, Mathematician's effect doesn't go off and give them a draw. Sense Dragon. That destroys Spell or Trap. This bottom's trap. Oh, that's smart. MST takes the other one. That's Mirror Force. That's another big one. Thing is, Jack has another bottomless trapple and Torrential Tribute. Dark Honest. Stops Dragon Wing. Falco stays in the field to get Beast. They can use Beast's flip effect to get some extra draws. And then they can synchro. But 3 sets for Jack. And we saw what they were. When are they going to use them? Summon Wyver Burster. Go for the synchro. I think Arcanite is the one I put in. No, Black Rose. Play its effect. It play its effect. Everything is gone. And because Wyver Burster was on the field, they got Collapse Serpent. That was smart. They still have their normal summon. They go into Falco, go into a level 6 Synchro. Angie with the Plays Here's Goyo Predator. The original deck that this is based on, because this and Dipper's deck were based on decks that actually played on Dueling Network, which is now Dueling Book. This used to be Goyo Guardian, which I would have liked to use, but that, due to its errata now, requires an Earth Tuner. There's no Earth Tuners in this deck. There's an Earth in Mathematician, but that's not the tuner. So that's why I decided to just pick something that's relatively similar and go with Go-Yo Predator. Angie's about to take out Jack Atlas. He lost. He won his first 4 matches. Lost in round 5. Is he going to lose week 6 again and get overtaken potentially by other characters? He was in the lead pretty much. And, well, he was in the lead based on points. Together with Miss Chono, first Roman as well. For a while. But he's dropping back down now. The one that calls himself the king is a little farther away from his dream of becoming king of games. Because Angie just beat him 2-0. Jack doesn't get a single point this round. Two duels left with Tricky Tommy Noble and Rin. It was Rin, I believe, that defeated Jack last time. Tricky Tommy Noble with his Fire Fists with Ultimate Baseball Kid. And Rin, who has Wind Witch and Zark. Lots of synchro combos possible for her. Wait, did I overlook her deck? I did change it recently. No. Yeah, I'm not sure if I changed decks. Changed anything in terms of cards and decks after week 5. I might have made one card as a difference in one of the decks. I don't remember which deck, and even if I did it in the first place. So I'm unable to cover that. It's a very minor difference, if anything at all. Rin starts with Ice Spell. Gets a Glass Spell, gets the 500 damage. Gets a Wind Witch monster. Uses Blizzard Bell. Burn damage from the start. They can't deal battle damage, but the burn can come in. Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, they're ready to negate some stuff. Clear Wing. Negates level 5 or higher monsters. Bear can be stalked, but they don't have a tanky or something like that to make use of to destroy Clear Wing. Mirror Force. Forbidden Lance saves Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. The other two are gone, though. An Ultimate Baseball Kid went to the graveyard. The bear can take out Clear Wing if there is a Brotherhood that Fire Fist. Not Fire Fist, Fire Formation, that's the card, the name. If they have that, they can take it to Clear Wing. So that's smart playing Gorilla first in the hopes to get a Fire Formation card. Might need it. Get MST. Sure, why not? Are you gonna play Bear for defense or keep it? Let's play it as defense. Which leaves them with less options to take out Clear Wing next turn. Rin is unable to really push due to a lot of her monsters that she had before, the level 4 and below ones already being destroyed. This Brewster isn't enough either. Get a Snowbell, which is... I don't really know why, except for they wanted to go into... Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon? No, Wind Witch Diamond Bell. 2 cards for effect damage. Maybe the first time that Synchronized Realm comes. I'm not sure why it's called Sync Realm in this. It's called Synchronized Realm in normal DCG, right? Looking very good for Rin here. Two sets, but neither of them can really do anything, and one of them's even destroyed. They can lower the opponent's attack by 800 if they need to. They might also need it to just beat it by battle, but there's a Snow Bell, there's a Blizzard Bell. Yeah, that thing's destroyed too. Jack has 1 turn to turn this duel around. Nope, Leopard's not gonna do it. I mean, Jack. Did I say Jack? Tricky Tommy. We just had Jack. Now, Rin doesn't know what the set card is. It could be something important. But it's not, but for some reason she still attacked with Snowball, even though she could have easily finished it off already. Yeah, Rin deserved that first one. So let's see if Tricky Tommy can take it back. Game 2. We have a lot of wind monsters against fire monsters. Wind put out the fire that time. Can Tricky Tommy Noble take it back? It's a nice start. MSD Wiretap Mirror Force. Scope Wiretap and Mirror Force for now. Yeah, probably good in case of Harpy's Feather Duster turn 1. Okay. Okay, start with Terror Top. Add some Minoshi Piper. Glass Bell, which is a tuner, so they could go into Crystal Wing. I mean, Clear Wing. Or Winter Bell. Not Winter Bell, Crystal Bell? So many bells. No, they go into Clear Wing. Mirror Force exit out. Gorilla, if it deals, I think, battle damage? Or is it if it's a direct attack? Then it can destroy a spell and chop in the field. Oh, it's send a fire formation to grave to destroy a spell and trap. No, it's destroyed by battle, you can set one from the deck. Okay. There's bear that deals battle damage to do the same thing. Ooh. They play it to summon Zark, but Wiretap was face down. Back to the deck with you. No Zark. Here comes Leopard. Leopard sets Tensen. Tensen activates. The Gorilla isn't Bear. They can't destroy Winter Bell. That's an extra damage. Dimensional Person to take care of Winter Bell. That's smart. Wait, what? What is that effect? Do I know this effect? To summon another monster. Okay. Winter Bell is gone, but there's... Oh, they can't attack this turn. I remember that. Okay. Freeze Bell, Winter Bell, into a level 8 Synchro. Welcome back, Wind Witch, Diamond Bell. Which means some more damage. Destroy Tensen. Yeah, Tricky Tommy Noble doesn't have Rack and Manage to self-inform. He has Compulse. Compulse is good. Ooh. Love my family and friends to subscribe to YouTube. Thank you very much. Speedways are coming out. Breakthrough skill, so Haji Kid doesn't summon something extra. But a Synchro is still possible. We go level 7 once again. There's Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Tricky Tommy has one turn to turn this around, or Rin takes a 2-0. No, that's it. Rin takes it. Rin is looking really good. On a win streak right now. 2-0 against Tricky Tommy Noble. Will move up in the standings. One more duel left for week 6. One more match, I should say. We have 2 or 3 duels, depending on how it goes. Blue Angel with her Trick Stars. Against Taya Gardner, who did beat Yugi at the very start of the tournament, round 1. good start, but Taya hasn't been that strong since. Has had some good plays, has had some good wins. Where's Taya's deck? Oh, it must have been Taya's deck where I made a change. Yeah, because wasn't there a card that she just didn't play? I think I put in a continuous drop synthetic Seraphim. That I put in the deck. I don't remember what card it was that she didn't play. But I think that's probably what I replaced it by. Whatever card it was. If you remember, let me know what card it was originally. Because I vaguely remember her not playing a certain card. It's probably Synthetic Seraphim that I replaced it by. Even though, say, it has 41 cards in the deck, I could have just put it, removed one card, put it at 40. But I felt that keeping the same amount of cards was still the right thing to do. Perhaps after the tournament, if Taya makes it into the top 10, she goes into Season 2, I might change her deck a little bit and make it a 40 card deck. We'll see. Blue Angel, Taya Gardner. A female-only duel to end Week 6. We're going to start with Taya. Taya likes that. She has counter traps. She wants us to be able to stop things, and for that, she needs to set the card first. Candina, Lilybell, we have a light stage immediately for Blue Angel. Good start for her. What counter traps is Taya set? Well, let's start with the Pot of Extravagance. Straight up stopped, Solemn Strike revealed. Discard a card, pay 1,000. If you have Guiding Ariadne in the Pendulum Zone, that card becomes so much stronger. No discard, no life point cost. But it does summon Neo Parshath. Sorry, Sacred Archknight Parshath. Neo Parshath's a different one. That might be the Link? There's a Synchro Parshath too. The Link might be Neo. Have the combo. Licorice to the field. Candina with a search. Lilybell added. Lilybell's added without by a card effect. Comes to the field. Are we going to see Link? Yes, we are. What Link can deal with a Sacred Archknight? Black Cabba. I don't remember that effect. Best of all, I don't remember what that does either. It apparently summons something, and Solemn Warning can stop it. Maybe they were trying to go into a bigger Link monster to take care of the Sacred Archknight. Oh, with Carbane, of course, that just gives it more attack power. Let's just add some more damage, because the Trickster dealt battle damage. Say, what can you do from here? There's still a cat out on the field. 3 counter jabs back to the top of the deck. Taya's playing the defense. But she needs offense, but she has 3 cards on the top of the deck that she knows about. Forced back returns Candina, but doesn't do anything about Catbat. Catbat takes care of Bountiful Artemis. That's no monster for Taya for the next 3 turns. Traptrix played. Chooses Reincarnation. I don't think she should play it, though. Force back Neo Parshath Artemis. The order isn't known. Okay, so counter traps are definitely card 4 and 5 now. There's Neo Parshath and Artemis on top of the deck, but was it smart to play? Because she needs something to interrupt. Not just interrupt, but stop Blue Angel's plays and then counter with something. Ah, Festival summons the tokens, okay. Are we going to see the Link 4? Blue Angel's boss monster? Strixar Bella Madonna. But there's a Solemn Strike. 1,500 life points lost though, so only at 2,100. Candina takes her light stage. Candina finishes it off. Blue Angel with game 1. Darkroom early is good for Trickstars. Darkroom plus light stage can do some big things. There's no Candina into Lilybell, although Light Stage itself summons Lilybell. Slictorus. But still a special summon, so they still have the normal summon. So they can just normal summon Lilybell again. You go with Karabane, but that's stopped by Solemn Strike. Might have been good. Could have waited for the link. It chose Karabane. Let's add the Meferi and Bountiful Artemis, okay. It's damage. Dark Room twice. Yeah, that combination hurts. Best of all, they're going to play some links, and they still have that normal summon. So as Lilybell, are we going to see a big one immediately? No. Because they don't need to yet. We'll start Devaradis. Is there more effect damage you can do? Yes, you can, which makes Light Stage do damage, which means Dark Room and Nightmare adds another 600. Trickstar's thing that was shown immediately when they came in the anime. Little bits of burn damage to various things, but that can add up after a while of doing it. Foxglove Bridge, 400 damage, another 200 damage. Dark Room activates twice, 600. Yeah. Trickstar Light Stage plus just even one Dark Room and Nightmare is really nice. Honest to deal some extra damage, why don't you? Which effect damage from Light Stage, so that's Dark Room once. That's 200. That's 300. And an exact finish. Perfect win. Blue Angel takes it. That's 2-0. Water Duel from Blue Angel there to end off week 6. Now let's take a look. We're going to refresh the page and see who officially leads. Is it officially Yami Marik, like I said, or is Miss Chono still up top? You're going to have equal points. They go until the last tiebreaker. Both 5 wins and 1 loss. Both have 11 set wins. They have an equal score of 16. Points difference of +7. Points of 11. But they have faced each other before, which was in round 1. And that tiebreaker currently puts Miss Chono above Yami Marik. You won't see the tiebreaker ones coming in too much, especially right at the end of King's Cup when everyone will be a lot more spread out than they are now. Because you see it here with Blue Angel and Angie too. They both have a point having won against someone that they tied with. Rin into spot 3 now with 13 points. Blue Angel, Angie with 13, Nistra with 13, Brooke Walker has 13 after that win against Miss Chono. Suddenly, there are 7 characters within 3 points of each other at the top. So if Miss Chono and Yami Marik both lose round 7, one of these, Rin, Blue Angel, Angie, Nistra, Brooke Walker, none of whom have been at the top so far. One of them could take over, maybe? Or at least tie to the top, assuming Yami Marik and Miss Chono lose 2-0. Jack Atlas is dropped to 8th, still the top 10, which is the minimum that you'd want, but he really wants to just get that King's Cup title. Aster Phoenix is still at the top, and then Antinomy 10th, but he ties on points with Tanya and with Disa. So if it's equal on points like this at the end of the season, those tiebreakers are going to matter. And Antinomy currently has that, and then Tanya against Disa, they are tied right up to the end, and Tanya's already beaten Disa, so that's why Tanya's currently ranked higher. Tricky Tommy Noble, 13th now. Yusho is on 9 points. He's looking good. Dipper down to 8. Oh, down to 8. He had 8. Down to 15th spot. Roman Goodwin 16th. Taya 17th. Yami Yugi 18th. He still hasn't gotten out of that bottom 5. Yami Yugi, what's up, man? Quattro saw that coming. He did get that 1 win last time, but he still has a lot of work to do. And then Howard X Miller so far with just that 1 point that he got against Jack Atlas back in week 1. Now let's take a quick look at what our matchups will be next week. We're going to see Tanya against Yami Yugi, Rin against Blue Angel. That's 2 of the ones that are close to the top now. And Angie Tricky Tommy Noble, Roman Goodwin, Jack Atlas. Two of the 3 who used to be at the top together with Miss Chono, but both of them have dropped back since. Quattro against Yusha Sakaki. Yami Marik against Nistro. Nistro was one of the ones that was coming up in the top spots. Yami Marik is there now with Miss Chono. Howard X Miller, Taya Gardner. So it might be able to give Taya a win. But let's see what Howard can do. But Taya, if she just has the disruptive stuff, the stop special summons counter traps, then that might give Howard X Miller enough time to set up stuff to be able to mill Taya Gardner down to deck destruction. But he needs to do it twice to get the match. Dipper Orion against Antinomy. Miss Chono will play against Disa, so that'll be a top duel. Then Aster, Phoenix, Brooke, Walker. Those will be our matchups next week. It'll be somewhere during the week, Monday through Friday. It depends on mostly my work schedule. I believe my work schedule next week is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday that I work. So probably I'll stream it Wednesday or Friday. Keep an eye on my Discord to know exactly when. I'll see you in a week for week 7 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel King's Cup. Let me know in the comments who you think will win now that Miss Chono has had her first loss too. No one's undefeated. Alright, see you next time everyone. Make sure you always remember that you are worth it. Goodbye.